What's going on, YouTube? Darksword255 here, with the numbers may be randomly generated, but the content itself is not, and we are talking some Shadow Legends of Raid. So guys, in this video, I wanted to showcase what I do in clan versus clan. It is a personal clan versus clan that is going on right meow. So I'm going to show you guys what I do to maximize the amount of points that I get pretty obtainably. So there are a lot of different ways to earn clan versus clan points. I mean, obviously there are these tournaments, duels, I guess, for different stages. You have different events give you more points. You know, Iron Twins. This rotation is Iron Twins, Fire Knight, and gear. Now you get a ton of points by, you know, forging gear. What I normally do when I always wait for a personal CvC to do a mass upgrading on my account, because this is how you get the most amount of points: upgrading your champions, leveling up your champions, booking them out, getting masteries for them, upgrading your gear, getting more gear. I'm running out of fingers. This is the time to do it for the most amount of points, because almost everything you do during this personal CvC, you get points for. To become part of my team, click the link in the description right now to get Elenaril for free, as well as 3 more amazing epic champions as you level up. Here's how you do it. Log out of Plarium Play on your PC and uninstall it. Click the link in the description, register with a brand new email, launch raid, and complete the tutorial. Go to your inbox and claim your first champion. Don't miss out on this chance to get a free Elenaril along with 3 epics as you progress through raid. Click on my link right now and let's get started. This is the checklist. Every time that personal CvC comes around, this is what I do. I'll go to Tag Team Arena, which I know that is everybody's favorite. I'll go to Tag Team Arena and take my defense teams out and drop down as far as I possibly can. Because what you could do, and what I like to do, is you get 20 battles a day. And so I'm almost out because I was impatient. And I was just working on my main account to get points. So you'll lower your ranking for 3v3, do a bunch of battles, and you get a unbelievable amount of points. Now obviously I'm in gold on this account, so I'm gonna get more points than what you would averagely get if you're in silver and bronze. But like, if you could do 20 battles you can do these battles very quickly. I mean, of course I'm doing this right now and it's taking a second. I'll just skip until the end. So every battle that you win, you're getting around, for me, because again, I'm in gold, I'm getting about 630 points, which is a lot. You know, that is, so 630 times 20 is about 12,000 points for me, right? Like for silver, I think you win like 400 points, but you know, that just right there, that is, you know, 8 to the 13,000 points that you're getting for free, right? Like really easy. It helps you also get enough medals to buy, you know, ooh, give me this. You know, get enough medals so you can afford stuff in the bazaar. So again, you know, there's 2 days, guys, that you can get, you know, 20 battles. And the great thing is, after you do 5 battles, you can get a key in the advanced, which I think I already collected. And then you can do more faction wars. Faction wars also give you points. So, I mean, obviously I'm doing hard, so I'm gonna end up earning more points, but faction war just gives you a ton of points. So you get, if you do your tag team first, then you get your keys for faction wars, and you do your faction wars. And when you're done with the faction wars, you'll get more materials, right? And what I will do next is, as you can see here, I have a ton of gear that I can go ahead and forge. When I am crafting materials, I normally use RSL Helper because I have a sell file. And like, yes, it is faster. It is faster to use the quick craft settings here. But what's really annoying is you have to change these filters and settings for every single piece of gear, instead of me like setting it and forgetting it for resilient gear. And then I can have like different settings for perception. It's all the same. So every single time you have to kind of come in here and like craft all the cell set. You know what I mean? So like, I would rather just use RSL Helper, hit play, and then like have it automatically craft the gear and sell the gear that I want. Now I can go over like a crafting guide at some point if you guys are interested. There are ways to craft better gear or better crafted gear per set, but This is what I normally do. It gives you a ton of silver. So like, as you can see here, my silver is pretty down bad. So this is the time to just mass craft all your stuff. Now, I also don't have a lot of steel. And you can obviously get steel by doing classic arena as well. And you get a ton of points as well doing classic arena. So you get your daily 10, then you get a re-up of 10 battles, and then you get 5 from missions, right? Like daily missions. Up. Cool. I got 80. You know what I mean? And I got steals. So if you need to grind out points, again, this is the time to do it. 80 points. What you could do is do the same thing. You could take your defense team out, drop down a couple ranks, and then you just spam all of your live, you're not your live arena, your classic arena. Live arena, you actually do get a lot of points if you win as well. So doing your daily PvP, you can earn about, I think it's between, like, depends. You could do like between 12 to like 16,000 every single day. And so in 2 days, you get 30,000 points for free just by passively playing, not doing anything crazy. Another thing that you guys can do, if you have fragment summons, which I, of course, do not have enough components yet, every legendary that you summon during these events, they give you 30,000 points. So if you have a bunch of fragments and you've been holding on to them, this is the time to summon those fragments to get 30,000 points. So what a lot of people will do with fragment, like if we have a fusion, they will wait to summon the fusion. If it's a fragment event like this, right? They'll wait to summon the fusion now, get 30,000 free points towards their personal CvC, which is a huge step up onto the enemy. Basically, what I do with CvC is I'm constantly hoarding. I hoard all my resources until this moment. I have almost 1,200 metals. Now, if I go ahead and I upgrade this, I'm going to get a decent amount of clan points. I got 2,500 for hitting this to be 8. And I think you get 5,000 if you upgrade it all the way. But, dumping a bunch of points here, let's see. You get 750 points just to upgrade to level 4. So like, you don't get any points for upgrading these, which is kind of sad, but you get a good amount of points for upgrading your Great Hall. So hoarding your medals to upload during CvC is another great tip. What I also do is I wait. You get a ton of points for doing Iron Twins as well. So I'll basically what I will do is the day before, I will take out my defense teams, right? For both of them to drop down. I'll wake up in the morning and then I will spam out as many classic arenas and tag teams as I can until I'm out of like those pouches and rerolls. Then I'll jump into Iron Twins. You do my 6 keys there, really easy. Then I'll do my faction wars, right? I'll do my faction wars. I guess I didn't collect any of this. This is terrible. As you can see here, guys, depending on what level your personal CvC is, you should get, again, depends on like your clan rating, but you should get 2 free keys the first day. And if you're hitting Ultra Nightmare, you want to hit as many of the clan boss tiers as you can, because you get a decent amount of points by just hitting these bosses, right? And collecting the rewards. So as you can see here, like I have a bunch saved, 600 points. Yeah, I don't care. Then this is 180 points. So like you want to try to like have as many of these saved up, so when CvC does start, you can go ahead and collect it and get even more points. You don't get any points for Hydra or Chimera, which are sad. The secret OP thing that I do, and I think a lot of other people do, is if I have a lot of energy, what I will do is I will, and we need to like really grind out points. What I will do is I will either come to Shogun or I will come to Sand Devil and just spam a ton of battles, because you get a lot of points for beating a stage 25 of Shogun, and on Sand Devil, you get a lot of points. So if you are lacking points, or if your clan needs some help and you can farm these high level dungeons, it's unbelievably worth it to go ahead and do that. I don't think that it's personally worth grinding out dungeons that's like, unless there's like a certain event that's happening. So like, as we saw here during the CvC, there is, I think it was Fire Night, that you got extra points for doing. Let me look real quick. So like, look, every stage you're getting 400. It took me 40 seconds. Yeah, it is Fire Knight, right? So while you get more points farming Fire Knight, the only time that my eyes to do like, ooh, you know what, it actually might be worth it is 3 times on Savage. Never mind. So sometimes it's like 2x on like dumpy gear. It actually will probably be worth doing Fire Knight, the farm Fire Knight for Savage gear if you don't have it. I mean, 3x on Savage gear is a really good time to do this. Obviously doing the event dungeon also, if you can do that, would be great. Obviously the event dungeon isn't always here, but you know, just doing the little things that I have done already, you know, just from kind of like talking to everybody. 13,000 points. Oh, you can't even see. 13,000 points. I average around 300,000 to 500,000 points without going crazy. If the most points I've ever gone, I think was like 600,000, and that's because I opened a bunch of I summoned a bunch of champions to get there, which you don't have to do, but it's obviously significantly easier if you have a bunch of fusions lined up and you're just summoning them. You know, every legendary you get, like I said, 30,000 points. That's a huge lead. And it's so important to try to win these personal rewards, because you get, not only do you get these medals for for yourself, but you also you can get these medals up here. So you're like, these medals, relics are the most important piece of gear in the game. IMO. Other than relics add so much value. Good relics add so much value to the boost your account's damage, survivability, or whatever, that this is the time to really be pumping and dumping. Oh, see, here we go. So I get 2 more keys. I can go ahead and get this and do 2 extra clan bosses. So normally you get 4 keys a day just passively. With this, you get 6. So you can kill every single stage of clan boss and get just a bunch of just resources. You can also, obviously, if you have books, right? You get a ton of points for using books as well. So mythical books, obviously, if you have a mythical champion, boom, 8,000 points. So it's about 4,000 points per book for that. But books is a really easy way to get a bunch of experience. Here, I'll just show you real quick. Let's just do a book here. So even these books, you get 1,000. So I think it's like 1,000, 1,500, 2,000 points you get depending on the book level. So if you have a ton of books like this, like I said, this is the time to be upgrading, hoarding your resources to upgrade all of your champions. Dump a bunch of books into your champions to get a bunch of points. You know, legendary tomes, epic skill tomes. You also get a ton of points for getting masteries, either buying masteries or doing Minotaur. Minotaur is a lot easier, energy wise, than buying them. I always buy them because I'm impatient and I don't want to grind. I would rather have the energy than the gems, but you know, that's a flawed logic on my end. You get a ton of points by leveling up characters, skilling them up, ascending them. Like I said, this is the time to be unloading. You also get a bunch of if you have a bunch of gear that you need to roll up also, you get a ton of points for rolling your gear up as well. Already going to level 16, almost 4,000 points. You know, obviously, if you have the silver to do it, you should do it. So upgrade your champions. This is some hidden tech that I use, guys. I know this is a little bit of a longer video. I do apologize, but if you need for the game, this is the time to dump your resources. Yes, I know that there's a fusion coming up, but this video is supposed to be more of an evergreen video, right? Dump the resources that you're capable of doing now to get the most amount of points that you can. Always look at your verses to see which events are 2x events. Prioritize those events if they're any of these dungeons that if they have good gear, good 3x's or 2x's. I really wish that Sand Devil and Shogun had. Look at this. My one battle got us 400 points. That's insane. I mean, obviously that's going to change throughout the battle, but yeah, guys, let me know if this guide was helpful to you. Let me know down in the comments if you think that I missed anything. What tactics do you guys do other than grabbing the credit card to win personal CvC? Let me know down in the comments, guys, and I'll see everybody in the next one.